I came across the old email account. I saw a letter I wrote, and I got a real insight into the mind frame of the person of who I was before I shifted, before I had this spiritual awakening. I don't know how I got to that point where I allowed people to treat me so bad. And it was to the point that it was so obvious that the person who treats you that bad, they know they're wrong, and they know that you're clueless about it, and then they just keep getting more out of you, keep treating you bad, or keep taking all your energy. No one taught me, no one taught me about these type of people. No one warned me. And I feel like it's a damn shame that not a parent, not a foster parent, not an auntie, an uncle, not a big, mentor, brother, sister, god brother, god sister, not a minister, not church. No one prepared me for dealing with these type of people. And I just walked right into situations. It sucks. I wish I could help people like that. I know my children are not walking into those situations. All I needed was someone just to teach me. All I needed was someone just to tell me, share me what they learned. Like, okay, they learned that there are toxic people that are there to drain you, to hurt you, and that they're not savable. The whole thing, you think you can save them or you can help them be better. It's not possible. They stay like that, and then they stay draining whoever will allow them until they wake up and find the truth. I compare my life, and it's no comparison now from what I experienced. Now I really see what I deserved all along. I deserve to be loved and respected. I deserve to have a husband that honors me and loves me and wants to be home every night, tells me how beautiful I am, supports my every women dream, even if I flop at it, believes in me no matter what. I have love, I have family, I have everything I need. And looking at the contrast, it was not worth experiencing it. It was not worth experiencing the contrast. And if I could give a message to any beings that are thinking about incarnating here on this creation earth, or whatever you want to call it, 3D, 4D, don't do it. It's not worth it. Like, understanding that we're always in love, and we don't really know what this contrast feels like. And then we get here, the contrast is so opposite than what than the love that than the unconditional love that you feel. It is painful. It is not worth it. It's better to have never known the darkness that can exist in reality, in people's hearts and minds, the things the worst things that could be done to you, the worst things you can do to yourself, to think to yourself. And if there is a being that I don't know, looks down on us, watch our live, thinking about doing this experience, try another experience. That whole vibrate frequency thing, that thing you agree to be in a certain frequency when you go into, create another creation or incarnate somewhere else. You don't want that frequency to go low. If you are content, if you feel happy, you don't, I wouldn't do it. And I wouldn't come back. And it's not a I don't remember a whole lot of why about the whole decision to come here, but out of all of this whole experience, the best thing that came out of it was finding my husband and soulmate and feeling that love. I guess the contrast of seeing what it could look like without love, it made me appreciate the love and the truth so much better. But take it from me, once you get here, and it's not the easiest thing to like raise your vibration back to where it's supposed to be before you descended here and went into the low frequency world. No, it was not worth it, but the only thing was worth it was having my best friend and soulmate here with me and to spend this life together. It was worth it for having, the connection you have with your children. The family part is worth it. But in this reality, it's not too much of that, A lot of families that you're here with, they're not really the ones that you were supposed to be soul family with. A lot of this is here to traumatize you and put you in a low frequency. And this is a game that I know some souls want to play. I don't want to play it. And I just, I would think twice again if, there's situation came up. Like, Gaia, Gaia wanting to ascend the 5D, and needing help, needing, high frequency beings, starseeds to come. And, I know if I probably did this, I did this for that, I think that I don't think I'd do it again. I'd hate to say it because I don't remember, the conditions of when I made that decision. But being here now, I couldn't have accounted for the way this thing was going to go. And so I will take the love from it. I will take the physicality into a new creation. I will take, the romance, falling in love with my spouse. I like the slowing down factor and kind of just being able to really see your, reality around you, and just like spend time, a little bit about the time space, but not the time space thing. It can be cool, but when it's under, like, to the point where the time is being controlled and your days are being controlled, that part isn't good. But I know that from this creation, I will be taking some things from it, and I will be incorporating into my future, creations or experiences. And I don't even know why I went off on talking about that, but the point is to start recording myself talking again and get more comfortable with being me, my authentic self, finding me again. And that should be my key to merging back fully with my higher self and being who I'm supposed to be.